Come on, man, come and shoot me now.
Tommy, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I've been talking to a lot of artists for the last couple of months, and usually the way I begin things is asking you what part of the country are you in right now, and how are you doing throughout this COVID-19 pandemic?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure. And I am in Mississauga, Ontario right now. And the COVID period has been, it's been good. I think it's been good. You know, it's had its ups and downs, definitely. It's stopped a lot of traveling and touring and certain movements. But regardless, though, I think that with the latest single out, the album I released earlier this year, we haven't let it stop us. And we've been able to do so much, and we're still doing so much. So I'm still grateful for what the year has been aside the pandemic.
What are your thoughts also on, racism being in the forefront in such a different manner than it's ever been? And so many people are talking about it, what we're seeing in the United States. I mean, as we speak, last night, the debate for between the vice president and hopeful vice president, it's like every time you turn on the TV or watch social media or whatever, there's some crazy things going on. The Karen and Kevin things, and people arguing about wearing masks and not wearing masks. I mean, what do you think about all this?
It's overwhelming in a sense, because I feel like social media has definitely given us the ability to see just how bad things are. But, it's overwhelming because I think people are also realizing that this is so deeply rooted as well. And it was before we were able to see so much, and so like I think there's, with the amount of progress and awareness we've been able to raise and do, there's still a lot to be done. And it's a little tough to also see, like, where's it going to go from here? I can only pray that from all this, there will be reconcile. From all this, we will start to see better for the greater good. But it's hard to depict because it also looks really crazy at the same time. It looks like it's also something that is out of our control as the people, and so it's deeply rooted, right? It's a tough conversation to have. I think that's a lengthy conversation to have. But I just definitely believe that overall, I think the fact that we've been able to bring Black Lives Matter and the amount of racial injustice that we have to a light that we've never seen before. And I think that there's a lot of positive that has come out of this. But nonetheless, we're far from where we need to be to make sure that this doesn't continue. And it's just up to all of us to make sure that we can keep pushing that message forward, that narrative forward, right? But it's hard work, and we need to just believe in ourselves as people, as Black people, and understand that we are stronger together. And we'll go from there. Man, this is a tough conversation to have. I can't lie to you.
I completely understand that. Like I said, just to throw in my 2 cents, there have been a couple of times last couple of months where I've taken a weekend and just said, I don't want to be on social media. I cannot read it. I cannot watch it. I don't want any part of it. I don't want to watch the news. I don't want to see anything, just to sort of give my brain a recharge, which is what's great about you having new music out, because it helps give us a recharge, but not just new music. 2 words, Sean Kingston. There are people who have been thinking to themselves that Sean Kingston is probably retired or left music, and it's like, no. He's waiting for the right opportunities. You were part of that. How did this collaboration even come about? How did you get a hold of him, or did he get a hold of you? How did this magic happen?
Yes. It's an amazing thing. I'm so thankful that he's even on the project. But it was actually a whole team effort, truly. Someone from our team, shout out Jones real quick from Carmack Slave, he actually knew people, I think back in Jamaica, or people who knew Sean Kingston. He knew their team. And so I had already wrote the song originally by itself. So we just sent the original rough mix to them, and they really liked it. and they really enjoyed it, and Sean was willing to hop on the song. So, I mean, I've never had the opportunity to talk to him or meet him, but I know that he really, really liked this song, and that was one of the main reasons why he hopped on it. So I'm just so thankful that he's part of the project overall.
We know already be fine, yeah. Lord, forgive my sins, they be minor. My God, give me life, I know tire. Shako, I no go fight Chinese.
You got to be also thrilled at the respect factor too.
Yeah.
And because, again, a lot of people may have thought that he retired, but it's really, he's at a point in his career he can pick and choose what he wants to do. And one of those things was he chose to work with you. To me, that is a true respect factor.
Yes, it definitely is. You're totally right, and I truly appreciate him for that. I respect him for that so much because it's Sean Kingston. It's Sean Kingston. So the fact that he literally was like, okay, yeah, TÖME, you're all right. I see you. I see what you're doing. Let's do this. And the song is so powerful. It's. I think the message is what really is to be respected the most, and I think we both saw that, and I appreciate him for that.
Let's get to that. What's the song called, and what's the song about, please?
It's called I Pray, and it was truly inspired by 2020 and the year we've had, the racial injustice, the pandemic, the amount of different environmental issues we've been having, and everything in between. It was truly just a way for me to say, keep faith. Let God lead you. Just keep faith. Regardless, we are all human. It happens. We sin. This is happening. But let God lead you.
I'm on my knees and I pray, crying, Lord, have mercy on me today. Don't let them break me down, me down, me down, me down. Put my pride aside and let God lead me now. Pour a glass of wine and watch my evil drown, watch my sins down.
When did you have time throughout this COVID-19 to record not just the song, how difficult was it, but also to record the video?
Yeah. The song actually, funny enough, you have a lot of equipment at home. And
I think we all do now.
Yeah, no. No, I mean, I was going to say funny enough for another topic. I just ended up adding that there. But funny enough, I actually made the song on IG Live, on Instagram Live with the producer. Mm-hmm. And that was how the song was initially made. He put on the beat, and I was like, oh. And I just started singing it. And I had like a really low, like USB microphone, like terrible quality. And I recorded it off that, just on my side. He sent me the beat, and then we did it all on live. And so after that, we actually ended up opening, as things moved on, this was definitely very recent. I Pray was re-recorded in the studio, like when we got to stage 3, I believe. Yeah, like stage 2, stage 3, period. Like end of stage 2, going into stage 3. That's when it was fully re-recorded. And thankfully, it was also when we opened up our own studio in Toronto. Mm-hmm. And so I re-recorded at my own place, and then we got it mixed and mastered with people from our team back in Nigeria. And we got the song done. And then in terms of the video, that was definitely in the stage 3 era, and it was a very small team. We were not too many people, just the right amount of people, which is why you can see there's very minimal amount of people in the project or in the video, definitely due to that as well. But regardless, we went up north, and it was in a secluded area, just us, and it was amazing. We were able to really get it done. So I thank everyone on my team for making it happen.
Do you pat yourself on the back? And when I say that with all respect in the world, because artists like yourself have to be so creative in so many aspects throughout this COVID-19 to be able to create what's inside. So you got to be patting yourself on the back going, I can't believe I freaking well did this.
Thank you for saying that, because I don't even think I took that time to be like, wow, like I did that. Like, no, I've definitely just been on the game. Like, I don't know. I've just been flowing and working and just keep creating, keep doing. We have so much going on, right? So I guess to me, it's like we release a song and now the real work begins. Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, now I got to push. So I guess I don't really take that too much time really to just say, wow, okay, I did that. Like, but I don't know. I don't take that much time really, because now with the studio as well, I want to create a whole new atmosphere and business through it. And so I'm like creating so many different areas. I don't know. There's a lot going on with me really. So I don't really take that time because I feel like I just got to keep working towards where I need to be.
Okay. Well, does that mean there could be a new album or new EP in the future?
Well, I can definitely tell you that we have the acoustic version of the song coming out soon.
Wow.
Yes. So that's going to be coming out with a nice visual to it as well. And there's going to be the full French and the full English version. Sean Kingston's not in it, just me. But promise you, it's still amazing.
Of course it is. Of course.
And that will be coming out very soon, actually. And after that, definitely expect the project in 2021, but I don't know about any new music going into the end of 2020.
Okay,
but
no, I got to push this on you though. Any chance by, I don't know, maybe if I even throw this at you, could there be, as we come up to the holiday season, could there be a holiday song maybe released by you?
Well, now that you said it, Rudy Blair, I don't know. There might just have to be.
Okay, my fingers are crossed because, as we know, everything is going to be so new. The holidays is going to be completely different, also. So, but as we're going through each month, virtual performances seems to be the place to be. So, anything happening with you on that side?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody should please tune in on October 16th. I'll be live on the Sessions platform, so sessionslive.com/TÖME. October 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be giving you guys a performance. We're going to have a few different options in terms of ticketing, but you guys can find everything at sessionslive.com.
Fantastic. Social media, where do we go to follow?
Yeah, you can follow me on all social media platforms, TÖME official _, that's TOME official _.
Tommy, big love to you. I'm so happy that you were able to do what you've done during this tough time and giving us a gift during this tough time, too. And not just that, the fact that you helped bring, I shouldn't even say help bring, but the fact that a lot of people not knowing that Sean Kingston was still around and still doing music, and you gave another platform for us to go, the man is still around. We got to keep our eyes out. I think it's so, so important. So thank you for that collaboration. Thank you for the great music. Thank you for the inspiration and the great words. And thank you for the upcoming performance, too, because, like I said, it just takes our minds off of these tough times.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate everything, Rudy. Thank you.
Social media, we know where to follow you. I will be following. I will be checking out everything you're doing. Just please be safe. Big love to you. And definitely, we're going to talk soon.
Thank you. Stay safe. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.